This is Aidan Reese Heron, and you're watching Property Geek TV episode 21. So, the week's been going pretty well. Quite excited for the next few weeks. We've got an open day coming up in in just over a month. So if you're interested in investing with us and some of the projects that we're up to, then keep your eyes peeled because there'll be more information following about those. There's a webinar coming up for Just Let's, which is our management company which we're franchising, and it's really exciting. We've got some big backing for that, and just getting out and speaking at lots of events. So it's really going well. Alright, let's get on with the show. Good question. Valuing a HMO. So firstly, if you don't know what a HMO is, it's a house of multiple occupation. I again don't think not square. HMO is a house of multiple occupation, so if you've got several people, the legal definitions are always confusing us. 3 or more households, 3 or more families in a single household constitutes a HMO, whether it's on a single AST or on multiple ASTs. So if you've got 3 friends in a flat, and they're all on one AST, then it's still technically a HMO. But there's some different terms within the communities and within the investing circles about what is a real HMO, what's a shared let, what's a student. Just if there's people that aren't family and they're sharing a house, it's normally a HMO. But this is going to be talking about a multi-let strategy where you rent each room. How do you value something like that? Well, technically it's considered a business. That individual entity is considered a business, and businesses can be valued on their income, not on bricks and mortar value. So when you value a home to live in, it is based on, we spoke about it in a few episodes ago, about how much someone's willing to pay for it, what the comparables sell for, etc, etc. But valuing HMO is more a case of what's the income and then a multiple of the income based on wherever you are in the country. So some places like 7 to 12 times the rent, accounting for some expenses, is what you can get a value from a commercial lender on a HMO. People use this strategy to put money into a single, like a house, convert it, then draw all their money out plus a little bit of extra, because they've got commercial lending, so they can get a bigger value than what the house is worth and all of that sort of stuff. But you've got to be careful. You can only draw out money on a commercial loan sometimes. Commercial lending isn't regulated, so they can also pull the plug whenever the hell they feel like it, which is scary for some people, especially if you're geared up over 100% of the bricks and mortar value. Because like that would be pretty bad if shit hit the fan, really. And yeah, so some people are doing that, so just be careful with that. You also need a property portfolio already to get commercial lending most of the time, although I have heard of people getting it without it. One way to do that is team up with people that have already got rental properties and just borrow their history and do a joint venture. And that's pretty much it, really. Did I miss anything out on that? Do you know? I don't think. Oh yeah. Hey man. The other thing that missed out was commercial valuers will value the property on a rental value if it can't be easily converted back into a single let. So if you buy a house and all you do is put a few fire doors on and a smoke alarm in, it's essentially still a single let. There's no internal structural difference. So putting things like en-suites in every bedroom, putting coin meters in every room, and doing some other things to make it very obviously not a single let, which means you can't get one like it on the street, will help you get it valued up as a commercial unit. We were talking about how to value a HMO.
Awesome.
I don't think I missed anything, but I probably did. If I missed anything, let me know. Do you want to pick the question?
I'll pick one.
The hand of Josh.
Strikes again.
Strikes again.
I can't find tenants. What do I do?
Hire Just Let's.
Right, next.
Next. Gentle plug. Hire us. No, on a serious note though, there are ways that you can do it. So we've started picking some tenants up. I shouldn't give you this, it's just like valuable information. But started picking some tenants up on Facebook. So if you go into like buyers and sellers sites, it's really cool. If you go into like a buyers and sellers site for like your local area, and then you just put up that you've got a room to rent, you will get inundated with messages for people looking to rent a room. If you go on Facebook's a brilliant place. If you go on Facebook, there are communities on there of people looking for places to live. They can't be bothered to go on Zoopla, Rightmove, Gumtree, or any of the other big portals because Facebook has everything. So go on. It takes a little bit more time, yeah, but that's the best way to find tenants, I think, at the moment. Other than paying some of the extortionate amounts to get advertising on the big portals. So if you're maybe if you're a smaller investor or landlord and you want to keep your costs down, your overheads down, then do that. That last question was easy. I'm not going to do another one though. So, question of the day. What do you go on Facebook to find? That would be really interesting to know. I go on there to find out everything.